Hi everybody, Mrs. Love here. I am creating this video to help you get started with PowerPoint if you've never used it before. I'm going to show you a few things, and if you need help as you're going through working on your project, please let me know. The first thing that you would need to do is to locate PowerPoint on your computer. Um, the easiest way to do that is to go to your search. Um, Now, your screen might look a little bit different than mine, but you would have some kind of search option or tool um, on your computer somewhere that has that little magnifying glass like this. And if you type in there, just start to type in the word power. Do you see how it comes up right here? So you can click on that to open the PowerPoint program. Okay. Another way you might be able to find it is by using your start button down here at the bottom. Again, yours might be a little circle. Mine is a newer version of Windows, so mine is a square. But if you click on that, you might have a search bar come up, or you might have a menu come up. And on the newer computers, the menu looks like mine, where you would look in alphabetical order under P for PowerPoint here. Okay, so there's several different ways you can locate that on your computer. If you cannot find it, please let me know. So I will do it this way. I will type in the word power, and here comes PowerPoint. Now I'm going to double click this to open it. Okay, and when you open it, you're going to get this screen. Now you have an option here. You can choose a blank presentation. And what's down here, guys, this is my menu of things that I've been working on. Um, the program will show you your previous work in this space. So when you open yours for the first time, this space will probably be empty. But up here is where you have your options for what you want your program to look like, or I mean, your project to look like. You can choose blank and it will just be a white background. Or you could choose a theme. And I'm going to go over here where it says more themes. When I click more themes, it'll give me some different options I can choose from to make my presentation look a little more interesting. So for this one, I think I will just choose this. Okay. And sometimes even within the theme, you could choose a different color scheme. Okay. Whenever you make your selection, you just click the word create, and then it will automatically open up the first slide for you. Okay. Now, a PowerPoint presentation is a slideshow. It's like a series of pictures. But what you can do is you can create the content of your picture using PowerPoint. So I'm going to try to move this up a little bit. At the top of your page is your menu. You should always usually be on home. On the home screen, this is where you're going to work on your PowerPoint. The way it works is on the side menu, it's going to show you all the slides that you have created so far, and then you can enlarge the one you're working on when you highlight it. Right now, we only have one, so that's the only one you see. So I'm going to click where it says title, and I'm going to type in my title, and I'm going to put my name there. Now, I can add things to this page if I want to. I can also move things on this page. See how there's this box around here with all these dots? Well, that will allow me to make it smaller, make it bigger. I can move it to the top of the page. And I can move this one here. I can do whatever I want to be creative here. Now, if I want to add things to the page, I can click on the word insert. If I click on insert, I have all kinds of options. The one I would probably see you using the most is pictures. So like if you have any pictures on your computer, you can click on the word pictures and it will look it will search your computer for pictures, or even better is you can search online pictures. So I'm going to click that, and it'll take a minute to connect to the internet. And then you can search by topic. They have suggestions here, or you can type in whatever you are looking for. So I'm going to type in fall leaves because that's what I'm interested in. And then it will give me a list of pictures that I can use. If I don't like these pictures, I can uncheck this box and it will search the whole internet for me. Okay, so I'm going to choose this one. I'm going to click on the one I want and then come down here and click the word insert. It's going to place that picture on my page, and instantly in the new PowerPoint programs, it gives you design ideas. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to close that. Now my photo is gigantic. I don't want it that big. So I'm going to grab it by the corner here and I'm going to shrink it. And I can move that around the page wherever I want. Okay, so you can be creative. Other things you can insert, shapes. Maybe you want to put a square on the page and you can fill it in. You can outline it, whatever you want. You can add some fancy printing to it. Oh, this is how I can change my font. So you can do a lot of things on there. Other things you can insert. Add more text. If you want to add more text than what they're giving you space for, you can create a text box. When you click this, you make the box whatever you want, and then you can type in it. Okay. And you can insert word art. Those are fancy fonts already created for you. So you can be creative with this. Just play with it. Now I'm going to go back. You can see every time I insert something, when I'm done, it automatically puts me back on the home tab. On the home tab, I'm going to click new slide, and it's going to add a slide. Now you will notice the design of this slide might look a little different than the first one. If you click this word layout, you can choose the design that you want for that particular slide. So if I want this one, I can click on that. And every time you change something, if you have a new computer, you're going to get this design ideas pop up. I always close it. The other thing you could do, let's see. I'm going to add some more topics. Let's see, I'm writing my project about who invented the iPhone. Okay. So whatever design you choose, it's going to give you the font that goes with that design. But let's say I want to change this. I can highlight this and then I can go up here. I can make it bold. I can make it italic. I can make it 3D. Or I could go over here to where the font color is. I can change the color. If I click that arrow, I could choose any color I want. And I can change the font. If I click on that arrow, it will list a whole bunch of fonts for me that I can use. Maybe I'm going to use this font. And then I can use this number. This is how big your font is. I can make it really small. I can make it really big. Okay. So all of these things here are going to change the font of your print. A lot of these other things for our project, we're not going to be using. There are things called transitions and animations. If you would like to play with those, you can. But I would like you to first concentrate on the getting the content of your project done. Those things are just like enhancements to make your project look real fancy. Um, get your information in there first, and then if you want to play with the fancy stuff, you can. Now, you need to make sure every time you work on it that you're saving your work. The first time, you're going to click the save little save icon, the little save disk, or you can go to the word file, save, and then you're going to have to save it on your computer somewhere. So click browse. You can put it on your desktop if you want to remember where it is, or if you have a history folder, put it in there. But you're going to give your file a name. History project, Mrs. Love. And then I'm going to save. Okay. But each time you make a change, you need to make sure that you're saving. Okay. Now, if I try to close this without saving it, it will probably ask me. Let's see if that happens. Yep. Want to save your changes? Yes. And then I would click save. And then it would let me close it. So now I saved it to my desktop. Let me see if I can find it. Where did I put it? Where is it? Oh, here it is over here. So I saved it on my desktop. So it's right here. I can just double click and I can open that and go back to where I started. Okay. So on your home screen, these are the areas you're going to use the most. This area for your font, this area to add new slides. Insert is what you're going to use if you want to add pictures or text or shapes or objects. And the rest of these, we probably won't use that much. If you want to, you can, but that is not necessary. Please make sure on your title page, make sure you're looking at the project requirements and make sure you have your name, your inventor's name, and all the details that I gave you in the example. So you have all the correct things in there that you need, okay? So that's how to get started on PowerPoint. I can certainly help you further in class. Come to my homework help hours at 3 o'clock. I will be glad to help anybody who comes in there. So I think for now that's all I have for this video. Have a great day.